Hello, I am Jeff Melanson. I am pleased to be speaking to you from Canada's National Ballet School. It is my pleasure today to introduce a major cultural announcement, the establishment of a new annual open-air summer music festival. Ladies and gentlemen, the BlackCreek Summer Music Festival will offer GTA residents, Southern Ontarians, and tourists alike a galaxy of musical concerts showcasing the world's most renowned artists. As the cultural advisor to Mayor Ford, I bring greetings from him on this exciting new private sector initiative. While Toronto is blessed with many cultural events, we are one of the few major cities without an annual summer outdoor music festival akin to the Hollywood Bowl, Ravinia, Wolf Trap, and Tanglewood in the United States. An astonishing fact given our catchment area of over 8 million people. BlackCreek changes that dynamic and at the highest level of artistry. This is an unparalleled opportunity for all of us, and I, for one, cannot wait until opening night. I am pleased to introduce Kevin Albrecht, who heads up the BlackCreek Summer Music Festival and serves as the CEO of iSport Concerts Limited.
A number of positive factors came together quickly to enable us to bring together the necessary and extraordinary talent to produce the first annual BlackCreek Summer Music Festival for the summer of 2011. First, the venue. With a long and close association with Tennis Canada, especially with its chief executive Michael Downey, we were well aware that the 7-year-old $45 million Rexall Centre was ideally suited as an outdoor amphitheatre capable of showcasing top musical concerts of all genres. With the examples of the Hollywood Bowl and Tanglewood amongst the others Jeff alluded to, we knew that the GTA market was ready for an outdoor festival that captures the passion and the power of live music in an informal and intimate setting. Nothing like this has been offered before in the marketplace. A cultural attraction destination that will serve York Region, the expanding 905 area, all of Southern Ontario, as well as the vibrant markets in the Northeast U.S. The Rexall Centre's prime location, nestled in the heart of York University adjoining the BlackCreek Conservation Area, is well served by major thoroughfares and has on-site parking for over 7,000 cars. To bring the artistic component of the project to life, we assembled a world-class team of musical advisors that provided their vision, experience, and a network of international connections to steer it forward and bring it to reality. We are sure you will agree that their deep knowledge and artistic taste is reflected in the news we are announcing today. The very first BlackCreek concert proudly declares the extraordinary level of artistry and performance that will become the hallmark of our annual festival. On Saturday, June the 4th, Plácido Domingo, widely acknowledged as the greatest classical singer of his era, will take to the BlackCreek stage along with his special guest, the internationally acclaimed Metropolitan Opera star soprano Sandra Radvanovsky. They are joined by the BlackCreek Festival Orchestra and Chorus in an indelible evening of song and music.
I am thrilled to be returning to Toronto after more than a decade, and especially pleased to sing in the opening concert of the BlackCreek Summer Music Festival's premiere season. This new festival promises to be an outstanding contribution to the international musical landscape, and I am very, very happy to be a part of it. I understand that the upcoming BlackCreek Festival will pay tribute to the 150th anniversary of Italy's unification. So, we will honor Italy by performing music by some of its great composers. To add to the list of firsts, this opening concert marks the first time I will have performed with the great soprano and great friend Sandra Radvanovsky in Toronto, after our many collaborations at the Metropolitan Opera and elsewhere. This is an exciting news for music lovers. My very, very best wishes to the BlackCreek Summer Music Festival.
Over the course of 14 weeks, audiences will savor an array of programs by the most revered names in classical music and jazz, along with rousing symphonic evenings of Broadway tunes, world music artists and iconic pop and country stars performing on a warm summer's evening under the stars. In the classical realm, the illustrious conductor, none other than Maestro Lorne Mazel, has signed a multi-year agreement in which he will serve as BlackCreek's artistic advisor for our classical programming. For the inaugural season, he will conduct a total of 5 concerts, 3 by the renowned London Symphony Orchestra and 2 by his Virginia-based Castleton Festival Orchestra and Opera. The LSO returns to Toronto after a 30-year absence and will perform Beethoven's majestic Ninth Symphony, featuring Grammy Award winner bass René Papa in his Canadian debut. The LSO will also play an all-American concert that includes Aaron Copland's Lincoln Portrait, narrated by the incomparable James Earl Jones. As part of its expanding international profile, Maestro Mazel is bringing his recently formed Castleton Festival Orchestra and Opera for 2 dazzling programs, including an evening of music inspired by Shakespeare. The concert will be highlighted by Mendelssohn's incidental music to A Midsummer Night's Dream, with Shakespeare's verses performed by Academy Award winners and theater and film legends Dame Helen Mirren and Jeremy Irons.
I gather that Castleton is going to have a relationship with this festival. Could you talk a little about that?
We were quite thrilled and honored to be asked to participate in what promises to be a very major international festival, the BlackCreek Festival. Indeed, we will be coming here for 2 performances in June and July 2011. And we believe that it will be the beginning of a long relationship. At the end of the festival, the BlackCreek Festival, I'll have the pleasure of conducting the London Symphony Orchestra, the LSO, an orchestra with which I've been working and interacting musically for half a century. So the BlackCreek Festival is some place that has already taken an important place in my heart, and I hope that we can live up to the expectations that obviously are there when we come to the festival from Castleton.
I'm wondering if you feel there is anything different from a summer experience in an outdoor setting for music than the normal concert hall experience that we encounter in the winter season.
There is a difference in that there's a certain kind of informality, a feeling of the interactive, because the audience is somehow closer, not necessarily physically, but emotionally, psychologically, to the performers. It's more informal. It's almost like a musical picnic, and yet. And I'm old enough to have gone to the Hollywood Bowl as a youngster, because I did live in LA at one time. There is that very, very special feeling that can only come about in the summertime, a relaxed, cozy, familial feeling. And I would rather think that the BlackCreek Festival will owe much of its success to the predisposition, favorably predisposed, of the audience.
Serving as BlackCreek's artistic advisor for Broadway and Pops programming is the multi-award-winning composer and conductor Marvin Hamlisch. Known for a string of Broadway and film hits, including A Chorus Line and so many of Barbra Streisand's classics, Mr. Hamlisch will lead the BlackCreek Festival Orchestra and Chorus in an evening of the very, very best of Broadway. The concert will star Audra McDonald and Brian Stokes Mitchell, returning to Toronto for the first time since their triumph in ragtime, along with Martin Short and other Broadway leading men and ladies.
I believe in the power of music to bring people together, which is what the Stellar Festival will accomplish. You know, music can really make a difference. There is a global nature to music. It is an international art form, and I try to contribute to that widening communication as much as I can. I'm therefore thrilled to be not only conducting at the BlackCreek Summer Music Festival, but also to be integrally involved in the creative choices of artists and repertoire. Having a close connection to Toronto, both personally and professionally, makes my association here especially meaningful. What a venue you're getting now, whether it be rock concerts, classical concerts, or pop concerts. I'm looking forward to joining you all.
From the worlds of pop, jazz, country, and beyond, BlackCreek will welcome the great troubadour and singer-songwriter James Taylor. who has influenced music lovers of all generations. In July, jazz legends Diana Krall and Tony Bennett will perform together in an evening of classic jazz standards and contemporary song stylings. Their vocals will touch the heart. Tickets for the Placido Domingo concert will go on sale on Saturday, March the 5th at 10 a.m. and may be purchased online at BlackCreekFestival.com or by calling the 1-800 number on your screen. The Black Creek Summer Music Festival box office at the Rexall Center will open for single ticket sales on Saturday, May 7th. The media release, which appears as a link on your screen, includes additional information and full details on the performances, dates, the artists scheduled, and the venue. Biographies, high-res photos, and other background information are also provided. The webcast and the presentation will be archived on our website at BlackCreekFestival.com. Look for further news from the Black Creek Summer Music Festival in the weeks to come. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our audience.